But we're here at Parkview Road with the current Welling United management team of Tristan and Alex Dyer after a fantastic 4-0 win. Tris, I thought we were a little bit edgy first half, but I think once we relaxed in the second half, our quality told, and once we took the lead, there was no going back really.
Yeah, listen, it's been a long week at the football club. You know, there's a saying, a week's a long time in football, and I think what's happened this week has shown that with the changes that have been made. But credit to the lads. You know, difficult week last week. Although I didn't, as I said to you after the game against Italy, I didn't think we were that bad in patches. I think once we got the first goal, the boys relaxed and their quality came through, and we've seen that all season. That if we can get ahead, we've got quality in a team that can go and finish teams off. And I don't think we've seen that enough. But I think the most pleasing thing today is they did it in a game that meant so much to everybody.
Alex, you've been at clubs like West Ham, Charlton, Huddersfield. Coming into Welling at the moment, needing results, what kind of thing were you looking to try and get across the players this week?
Just attitude, you know, just make sure they come out, they prepare themselves right, on and off the pitch, which they showed today. So, you know, you want to see a little belief that they believe that they can do it, you know, because we do. So, you know, once I saw that on Thursday when I first came in and watched training, just putting through their paces, it was excellent. I could see that they were a good bunch, you know, and today they walked through that door and they were ready for it. And they set their stall out first half, and second half, you know, we got the goal at the right time, and everybody just pushed on, and it was a joy to watch in the end.
What do you say at half time, Alex, when it's not quite going? When you need the you can see the efforts there, but something's not quite happening?
Well, we both sort of like could see that the end product was the main thing. You know, they would get into good positions and their final pass wasn't right. You know, the two wide lads, you know, can be match winners. And, you know, the first half, you know, the final pass wasn't there. But as soon as the second half came out, you know, it happened straight away. You know, we spoke about it and they did what we said. Like, you know, they took care in that last little bit, which is the most important part of the game. You know, where you have to have that final little bit of quality that makes you a good player or not.
Tris, when the first goal goes in, could you see them coming back into it? How they played first half and where they are in the league?
Yeah, I think, listen, it was a pressure game from both sides, and I think the first half showed that it was a cagey affair. No one really wants to commit too many bodies forward, but I think the way we started and we got that first goal, I think you could see the belief just go through the veins of the lads. And Alex is right, you know, what we said at half time, it's about end product, and it's been about that in so many games this year. But in a game where it really mattered, the boys delivered, and Pierre came alive in the box as Alex asked him to at half time, and he did that. And I thought Alex was a real threat, and he's come in for some criticism from the staff and spectators, and I thought he answered that well. I thought he was magnificent today, you know, and he deserved his goals, and we were desperate for him to get a hat-trick, weren't we, in the end, because we felt we deserved it. But I just think the two wide players we've got, and we did a session on Thursday about trying to get them 1v1, they're going to be a threat at this level and levels above. And if we can get their end product right, as happened in the second half, I think, as we've said before, we could be a match for anybody.
Alex, as I said, you've been at pro clubs, played, managed. You've also got a pro licence, I believe. Yeah, so it's not just UEFA A, it's UEFA Pro. Not many people have got those at this kind of level. You've come into Welling. Where are you looking short term, or are you looking short term and long term?
No. Look, at this present time, the most important thing is this club stay in this division. You know, I spoke with Mark, Tristan, and all it is that we just want to. I ain't look beyond that. It's just I'm here for 5-6 games. You know, we spoke about the cup final and said, look, put that to bed, because that's clear. We don't speak about that again until we're safe to the last week leading up to that game. And that's all I'm looking at the moment. You know, what will be at the end of it, you know, we'll take it from there.
So a lot of people would say, Alex, that's it now, we've done enough, but I don't think we really have. We need another win. Do you think the same?
We all feel the same. We need another win. We know this game is a strange game. You know, even though you look at them today and you're thinking we've beaten them, will they win 3-4 games in a row? But you never know. You never know. So we have to look after our own house. And this, you know, Welling, we have to make sure we're right on Friday. We're trained on Tuesday. Put the boys through the paces again a little bit, and then make sure they come in. They're ready for the game Friday night. Friday afternoon, I should say.
Have you enjoyed being back on the touchline?
Yeah, love it. Yeah, thank you for that. It's nice, you know. I've missed it. You know,
and do you want more of it?
Of course,
Yeah.
of course, it's in my blood. And, you know, I did it since I was 16. You know, played and coached. You know, and this is a chance to manage with help. You know, and that's where I want to be. So hopefully it works out right. And if it don't, then I've had a taste.
Have you done much work in defence at training, or is that going to be starting now? Would you be sort of, or would you just, you and Tristan, doing normal sessions, or as you played sort of defence, midfield, are you looking to try and put a little bit of knowledge across?
Of course, that's what we're here for. You know, and just that little bit. It ain't, look, whether I got a pro licence or not, Tristan knows us probably just as much as I do. You know, in this game, he knows how to set himself up, set the training up. I'll go in there, do sessions every now and again, and like, the main thing is games. You know, we got to make sure we're right in games. We've only got 4 games to go, but we got to make sure we give the right information at the right time. Don't overload them, because they know what they need to do. So all it is just tweaking here and there. You know, and we will work on defence, but at the same time we'll work on the midfield and we'll work on attack. You know, as long as we're just working on defence and we can't score goals. Yeah, so that's where we're at the moment.
Tris, how hard has it been this week with Harry going? And firstly, your comments on that, and obviously Alex coming in. Has that sort of helped us be a little bit smoother into this game?
Listen, firstly, from my point of view, I was disappointed to lose Harry because he's a good friend of mine and, you know, a proper football man. I wish him all the best, and we spoke this morning, and you know, he'll want us to do well, and he certainly wanted us to get a result today. But yeah, it was a roller coaster week. From having the trials here for the academy on Thursday morning to speaking to Alex on the phone on Thursday afternoon. You know, we've got some mutual friends in football that help and felt that we could work together, and we met at training on Thursday. Alex came in and watched the session, and I think, and Mark made a really good point, sometimes you need little things to galvanise people, and with Alex and Craig coming in, the sports scientist who's had an impact today, you know, even just taking the boys out before the start of the second half to do a bit with them, we scored within a minute and a half of the start. You never know where the impact comes from. So
it's right.
I think that what we've tried to do, we've said to the players, is we just want to try and up our professionalism for the last 5 games, and where that takes us, who knows. But all we can do is, from a staffing point of view, is give the lads our best, because that's what we expect from them. So yeah, it's been a difficult week, but I don't think we could have asked for a much better start today. And credit to everybody. Al did a brilliant speech before the game, which just settled everyone down. And I think at half time we both said the right things because the lads went out and delivered, and that's all we can do. It's a team effort.
Yeah.
From Mark, yourself. Listen, even, you know, a big thing from today was Danny being available.
Yeah.
You know, 6-7 days ago, one of our strongest players wasn't available to play in this game. So your help and Barry's help of getting that off was against a team effort on and off the pitch, and we've just got to make sure that continues and gets us over the line, because we aren't there yet.
And we'll finish with the fans, because it was said throughout the week by a lot of people that they really forget what's happened this season. Where we are now, we needed the fans behind us, and I thought they did try and get us going, didn't they, even in the first half?
I think there was moments in the first half that were frustrating. You know, it was frustrating for us on the side because you know how much is riding on the game. But I think not only did the players relax when we scored, I think the supporters relaxed, and you could see that it was enjoyable to watch the last. We didn't want the game to end really, and normally in a game with such meaning, you'd want the 3 points and wrap it up quickly. But yeah, listen, credit to them. I said to you a couple of weeks ago that this team effort is players, staff and supporters, and they've been magnificent, and we need them to get us over the line, because we're not there yet, and there's plenty of work still to do.
We'll just clarify the manager position. Is it you and Alex are together? Are you a management team for the rest of the season?
From my point of view, you know, I think I said this to Mark when I first came in, and we've had a chat about it today even, that sometimes at this level the credibility of what you've done and where you've been is massive. So from my point of view, I look at Alex as the manager, because I said to him on Thursday, I'm still, we're not young in the game, but I still want to learn, and with his credentials and experience, I want to learn from Alex. And I'm sure, you know, ironically, we were both at Reading at the same time, but never worked together. So, you know, football's a small world, and from my point of view, I see him coming in, and I think he's shown today he's had a real positive impact already. So, no, he's the gaffer, and if it works like it has to today, then hopefully there's some long-term future in it.
Well, thanks, Tris, and welcome to the club, Alex.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully we can finish the season strongly and look forward to a good season next season.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brilliant.